Hello guys and welcome to Moto 2 of Magna Tempus, the first race for this new season of HRL. Going pretty well so far. First moto was solid. Pretty interesting start to it with Solange's little early go, and then it was a little confusing from that point on. But after that, race was pretty clean and lots of good battles and even some interesting wrecks, especially Jun's flip. So here we go into the second moto. Those are your starting positions for you guys, and here we are. We are green. Really tight start. Oh, looks like we have a 4, maybe 5 wide right there. Looks like BT gets cheesed out of that. He started in second, already down. I think he's in last already. So unfortunate start for him. Still trying to get acclimated to the Halo 5 Mongooses and Halo 5 racing. Nice shot of them coming to the waterfall corner right there. Oh, Revenge gets a little bit loose. It looks like Solange is going to start trying to work on him. And then we go up the uphill. Jun's in 7th. Pretty slow moving start for him. Solange gets by Revenge right there. Blade's trying to get by Revenge. Luke behind him. Jun's behind him. Still a really tight pack. Moto right now is in 2nd. Opix is holding on to that first place position. All kinds of hiccup action right now. I don't know why I'm getting that all of a sudden. Oh, looks like Luke is going to make a move on Blades. To his outside. Blades is trying to hold strong on the inside. And it looks like at the end Luke is going to take that position. And then Blades might have to try to protect that spot, but it looks like he's got it. Then Papa right here is going to work on Moto. Looks like he's going to go for a crossover. Amazing crossover. Moto definitely lost some speed on the exit of that corner. Solange had just a nice arcing move throughout the entire corner, and as you can see, that was definitely the fast line. Can he complete the pass? Yes, he definitely can. Moto, Moto, he had a good idea. Tried to go for a crossover, just got really loose. Awesome to see, though. Moto, a new driver, definitely a clean racer, but also competitive. You can tell he's definitely got the moves, just needs to practice a little bit more and race a little bit more, and I think with experience he'll be pretty solid. Oh, gets a 2-wheel off the edge, gonna lose that spot to Revenge. Revenge now in the podium position at 3rd place. Moto in 4th. Luke and Blades battling for 5th still. And then Luke's going to try to work on Moto. Blades looks like he loses his ground. He's not going to be able to make that move anymore. Luke and Moto side by side, really tight, going into the waterfall section. Here we go to the waterfall hairpin. And it looks like no pass is complete. Single filed out a little bit there. Revenge definitely going to hold on to that 3rd place position. He shouldn't have to worry about that yet. Oh, Luke making a crossover on Moto. Can he complete the pass? Oh, Moto hits the inside wall, and then Blades pulls a crossover on Moto as well. So Moto getting crossed. Oh, a little bit later on, Moto popping a sick 2-wheel right there, and now he's going to have to try to protect that position from Jun's. So Moto having a pretty decent race so far, and then it all kind of fell apart right there. He was having a nice top 5 run, but then once Luke got by him, Blades was able to make the pass, and now Jun's is working on him. So Moto's just going to have to try to scrap what he can at the moment. Definitely not bad though for first appearance on Halo. Probably better than what I would have done in my first appearance. I think he's definitely got the moves. He just needs to keep racing with us and learn some of the lines, and I think he'll be really fast. He's definitely got the right idea though, I think. Just needs to get smoother, and that really only comes with experience. Solange trying to work on Opix. Opix shoving him down low. Ooh, Solange getting into that rock really loose right there. And then he's going to try to crossover on Opix, but I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, definitely not a section where you can really pull it off, although he had the right idea, just trying to make that move. Still on Opix's bumper. Look at that. Solange just running Opix down. Nose to tail. Super tight going to that finish line. And then here we have Luke trying to make a pass on Revenge for podium position. Revenge, I think he's fighting it off better than Blades did earlier, although he does lose it at the end still. So that's a very hard section. If that person on your left gets a run, that is a very hard section to hold them off. As you see, Luke passed both Revenge and Blades pretty much the same way there. So that section is definitely one where the outside actually has a bit of an advantage. here we have the last place battle between PT and Moto. That was kind of entertaining for a little bit right there. And here we have Juns. Juns, I believe this is his Halo 5 debut, I think. I don't think he's raced at all on Halo 5 before. Although Jun's a very experienced racer on Reach, definitely a solid Reach driver. It wouldn't surprise me if Juns, after a few races, is able to get some experience under his belt and possibly get a first win. I would say definitely look out for Juns and Blades. I think I said this last time with Blades especially, but definitely look out for those two next week at Barvo. If Reach is any indicator, they will both be pretty fast on NASCAR tracks in this game. And if the practice race is any indicator too, because we did that and Blades was really fast, so we'll have to wait and see. I know he doesn't like that added pressure, so I'm just going to sprinkle it on there. And here we are back to the lead battle. Slaunch working on Opix, and I know this is kind of a random thought, but I just have to throw this conjecture in here real quick. If you guys are wondering, ooh, Opix fighting, hold on a second. Opix fighting Slaunch off to the outside. This is getting too intense. I got to commentate on this for a second here. Ooh, Opix is running Slaunch really wide, and Slaunch not able to make any kind of move there. I'm actually surprised Slaunch didn't go for the crossover. That's what I expected him to do, but didn't go for it. I wonder why he tried to fight him on the outside. Possibly for a better run in the next section. I don't really know if that would have worked out, though. I don't know. I don't think he expected to get ran that wide, so interesting fight in that section. And we'll see what's coming up here in a second, just because I don't want to get interrupted again. Slaunch on those rocks, very difficult, and that means Luke is going to catch up to third. That pack of Luke, Blades, and Revenge is bound to catch up to this lead battle because Opix is playing very defensively, and that's definitely going to cause third place position, fourth place position, and fifth place position to catch up. And as you can see, that is definitely happening. Luke is catching up, and Revenge and Blades, as we'll see in a second here, are not too far behind. So what I wanted to say earlier, and I just want to throw this in really quickly, if anybody's noticed a quality difference, if the quality of these race videos is better than previous, I want to give a quick shout out to my brother Matt for letting me borrow his capture card for these recordings. Seriously, thanks a lot, and it's gonna make these race videos way better. Just as you guys can probably see, the quality is a lot better, a lot more crisp, and definitely enjoy it. Oh, Slaunch goes down, recovers extremely quickly though, and then Luke's gonna gain on him because of that. And then as you can see here, Blades and Revenge also catching up. There's only a couple laps to go in this race, guys. It's really boiling down here, and I think we might have a 5-man battle towards the end. Oh, Slaunch gets loose. Luke trying to go to the inside. Oh, cheesed on the rumble. Now he's going to fall back to 5th, and that's going to cause Revenge to get his podium position back. He fell back to 5th earlier, and now he's back in podium. So a bit of a roller coaster ride for Revenge. Slaunch, he is just trying everything he can to get by Opix, but as you can see on the screen, we had a lag spike that caused us to go into a green-white checkered, which is just going to be a 2 laps to go restart. Exciting finish for this second moto at Magna Tempus. Wait for the lights to go green, and they're green. We are off. Blades, Luke trying to make moves already. Everybody's going all over the place. Moto on the inside as well. Possibly a 3 wide there for a second. Oh, someone, I think that was Juns, gets shoved on the outside. BT and Moto there in 7th and 8th, or 6th and 7th, sorry. Battling extremely hard. Slaunch and Opix settle back into their 1st and 2nd place position. Revenge is still in 3rd. Luke looks like he's going to take over 4th from Blades, but then we have Moto somehow pulling out a move to the inside there. Can he complete it? No. Looks like he loses it. Blades still battling Luke for 4th, but Luke going steadfast on the outside, and it looks like he's going to complete it. Really close battle between Blades and Luke right there. And then now they're both going to gain on Revenge. Slaunch and Opix, though, that is the battle for the win. That is what we're going to focus on here. And right now, I think that at the moment, Opix has this overall wrapped up. But if Slaunch... Oh, Luke tries to make a move on Revenge and gets tapped on the inside. Revenge playing pretty defensive right there. And Luke is just going way too aggressive. Really fun battle to watch. I think that screwed Blades over more than anyone else, to be honest. He wasn't expecting Luke to get slowed up by like that. So he was following him and lost a lot of ground off of that incident. So Blades is definitely going to have to try to scrape together a good lap here if he wants to gain any positions and get it out of 5th. It looks like he should have Moto held off, but here's this top 4 battle. This is it. Any of these drivers could honestly win this with the way things have gone if something just goes catastrophically wrong. Slaunch trying to make the move. Opix really defensive. Oh, Slaunch in the rocks again. Recovers quite quickly. Oh, there's Revenge. Slaunch has to play defensively on him. Revenge gets loose. Luke slips by. Revenge somehow saves it. extremely close battle right here. Blades is going to try to make a move on Revenge. Slaunch is going to try to make a last-second move on Opix. There goes Slaunch. Can he do it? He's going for it. Opix goes defensive, pushes him way down, and oh, Slaunch hits the barrier. Opix gets him too wide. Slaunch hits the barrier, and Luke slips by for second. Slaunch is going to get third. Wow. Crazy finish right there. Let's watch a replay of that. As you can see, Opix getting really defensive right there, and that's going to cause Slaunch to go just go all kinds of loose, and Revenge got affected by Slaunch trying to defend his position as well, so he got all kinds of loose, and that allowed Luke to slip up. Luke in like the last 2 corners goes from 4th to 2nd because of these incidents, and that actually gives Luke the overall. So because of those incidents, he was able to scrape out the overall by 1 point. 1 point. Opix is going to take your second Moto victory, however. First victory for him on the season, second ever victory in HRL. And here you guys go. There's the Google spreadsheet for the results of these races. I'll try to put the links for all those spreadsheets so that you guys can follow them. I'll try to put those links in the description. I know people really like to follow those. So I'll have them all there for you guys. And then there's the schedule. As you can see, Barvo coming up next week. Definitely looking forward to that track. I'll probably try to do some sort of pre-race video on that track for you guys. And then final shout out to Matt as well for the capture card. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next week.